must. Hey, it's a must. Hey, you a musty bitch. It's a must that I do my damn thing. I'm immune to all the fuss. I ain't hearing that. Little bitch, what you staring at? Hey, from the Grand Prix, you know I'm staring at you. Fly just like a pterodactyl. Trying to ride the you know she's staring at you. Of course, she said, do you love me? Of course. That shit you did is all for us. My girl cheated on me down in Gulf Shores. Hey, spring break, 2020, like the vision, except the left eye. Rest in peace, she up in heaven, and I'm with the bros. And we smoking 7-Eleven, yeah, that's gas, bitch. You ain't felt the first impression, I ain't gave it to you yet. Yeah, they know I got a gift. Yeah, they say that I've been blessed. If you feel some way about me, go ahead and say it with your chest. I ain't worried about it. No, she save it for the best. I got flavors in they flesh. Come and see. I know when your boyfriend wanna be. You know when she say she wanna be, she wanna me. I don't want the box, I just want the company. She get different lacy, yo, she want the company. If they talk about it, just know it didn't come from me. Youngins in the city wondering how I made it happen. You can do it too, not just believe. Just know that ain't nothing free. Just know that ain't nothing free. Just know that ain't nothing free. I take random trips for no reason. I'm changing my hoes every season. Hey, 6 a.m. sunrise, please. Short lived cause a nigga slick sleepy. 3 a.m. with the guys. Daddy up. She told me slide. Coca-Cola. Plus Henny nice. If you heard me once, probably said it twice. She asked me to FaceTime, not deny it. She always complaining I don't have the time. All I gotta do is pull her later pipe. Something no lines, that the Bobby games playing, it's no changes. Stuck in that shit that Calvin Kane, but your tames. Young and tight, that shit amazing. She jaded. At the 3 round, she's going crazy. Break her ass up and go again, is what I'm thinking. Ran through, shake it late. Fuck it, I'ma make it hit today. Whoa, sorry, I can't leave it tip today. I'ma take more than a sip today. Whoa, you know when she say she wanna me, she wanna me. I don't want the box, I just want the company. She get different lacy, yo, she want the company. If they talk about us, just know it didn't come from me. Youngins in the city wondering how I made it happen. You can do it too, not just believe. Just know that ain't nothing free. Just know that ain't nothing free. Just know it ain't nothing free.
They be hating on me heavy, I be out everywhere, they never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess to that buzz press, they get mopped out. I'm back against the wall, home on parole, beef still rocked out. I'm a murder and we mobbed out. Calling church, God's house. They be hating on me heavy, I be out everywhere, they never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess to that buzz press, they get mopped out. I'm back against the wall, home on parole, beef still rocked out. I'm a murder and we mobbed out. Calling church, God's house. Bro was talking crazy on me, he was in the jail, still got his head cracked. They was talking on jail jack, now they wish they never said jack. If I helped you or your people, did it out of love, never out of fear. If you got a problem with me, I'll be at the top, you can meet me here. OT, he the real. Everybody know the deal. Couple homies got life bits, couple homies got killed. Everybody's in my business, sounding like a certified witness. Social media's dry snitching, I'm knee deep like we fly fishing. Late night posted in the trap, got so much to lose, hope I make it back. Half a bird straight melted on me, that's too much to lose, gotta take it back. Barbershop, middle of my hood, yeah I know I'm good, I still take my strap. They mad as hell, I'm getting paid to rap. See it in the face, face to fact. They be hating on me heavy, I be out everywhere, never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess, and that bar press, they get mopped out. Had my back against the wall, home on parole, beat still rocked out. I'm a murder and we mobbed out. Calling church, God child. Lost so many of my closest homies, and I really only got a few left. Treat the beef like NBA, you gon' have to shoot it after 2 steps. I got beef like Roos Chris, new crib, couple new whips. Sinking ships cause of loose lips. Paper shooters like blue chips. I put everybody on. Need help and everybody gone. See solid dudes out fucking with rats. Ask me everybody drawing. I'm the topic for discussion all up in the jails, dog. I hear it all. You know who else hear it all? Sheriff, detectives, listen to the call. Y'all was never ever wrong. Till I put some in your hand, let you make a couple bands. I helped you beat the fame. You only get one chance. After that, we can dance. You show the proof that your man a rat. You a rat. That's your man. They be hating on me heavy. I be out everywhere. They never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess to that butt press. They get mopped out. Had my back against the wall, home on parole, beat still rocked out. I'm a murder and we mobbed out. Calling church, God's house. They be hating on me heavy. I be out everywhere. They never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess in that bar tracks, they get mopped out. Had my back against the wall, home on parole, beat still rocked out. I was murdered and we mobbed out. Calling church, God's house.
Let me see your mouth right and let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me get it right. So step and lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me see your mouth right and let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me get it right. So step and lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Let me lick your shoulder. Okay, boom. I'm clean in this bitch. Now I'm finna show the lean in this bitch. Nigga, boom. Call me 15 in this bitch. This grand hustle team of kings. Get rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take bro. The opposite of prime, my team miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching over Mac 9 being killed. Stupid thing, I made 9 in till. We looking towards that, I made 9 in till. Hey, okay, then I let my shoulder lean, and I let my car talk, and I let my motor play. So don't run, but look like poking me. Everybody know me in the club, call that smoking me. Smoke, all scoping me. Ice cold, for return. 100K on him, from for eon. Red, black, and white shit, now around neon. Put them lights up in my rear, now around neon. I suppose look like Creon. Oh no, I'm the man though. I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Your mouth right, let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Just lift your shoulder. Hey, yeah, right. Let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Let me see your mouth right, let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Hey, yeah, right. Let me lift your shoulder. Let me lift your shoulder. Hey, lift your shoulder. Hey, first I let my wheels spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk beat, the screen for the Molotov. Then I flip a hoe, take a bitch to Berlin, bitch break niggas out of there before their girlfriend. My girl got a girlfriend.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Popped up. Story gets under it. And there's one away.
Batting second, right field.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Junior Caminero.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Dominic Canzone in the box now. Takes strike one. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. In the air, left field. Jones should have this one. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Hey.
That's the ball.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A double. Back here at Coors Field. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Brian Bayo. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for 3. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Now time called at the plate. Makes the catch, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boog. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run comes across, and the Rockies score first. It's 1-0. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ball in.
Schwarber with a homer in his last game. And the 1-0. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 32nd of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Spencer Jones digging in for the Rockies. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
Aye.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now.
Batting 6, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 3-0. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 1. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
This one popped up. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jordan Beck. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. To third. Oh, great stop. To first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
What an effort by the third baseman right there, and great hustle as well to get down the line for the infield knock. Just good good, hard baseball on that play, and only one of them can be rewarded, but it doesn't go unnoticed on either end.
Ball.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2-2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets lead one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Carlos Santana digging in for the Rockies. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. This one in the air. Lindor under it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, right fielder
Reese Hines digging in for the Rockies. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
On the ground to the left, Caminero. And that is the inning. The Rockies strand one, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
That's a ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike two.
Ball two.
Tap back to the mound. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Ball. Bam.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. Here's George Springer.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now. That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Trevor Story digging in for the Rockies. That one misses. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Nope, outside.
And that's down and away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to 1st in time.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The 1-1. That one fouled off. Gets under it and pops it up. Caminero settles under this one. And there are 2 down. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the hitter. Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball 1. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Nope, that's off
Back
the plate.
when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A 2nd homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one ripped, but foul.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field. Out of the 4th, Junior Caminero up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one ripped right center field, raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Next to the net, second baseman.
That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jordan Beck up now for the Mets. Reached on an infield single his first time. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in Denver, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Movement in the bullpen, Javier Assad, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Senga warming up as well. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
And there's 2 away. Hines, 25 years old. He made his major league debut in 2024. And he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hines wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. That missed by a lot. Full count now. And that's low for ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Inside.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man on second, 2 down. Misses again, 5 in a row. There's a strike. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming up. Javier Assad on the pitch here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Story in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
And that skips into dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That is the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Munetaka Murakami up now for the Mets. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A little bit low. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And it's even up. Foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. The Mets down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
No, that's low.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ramirez under it. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. They're down 5-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. his 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run. Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swing and a miss.
Inside ball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out. That one hammered center field back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add on. He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game. One down. Brenton Doyle will hit next. Tap foul at the plate. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Rockies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slinging it to first in time. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez gets it to first. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of, we was so. I'm just being modest, I could get it low.
George Springer up now for the Mets.
Right fielder, George Springer. Now pitching
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. George Springer takes him deep. His 7th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 7-2. Singy, that's number 300 for his career.
Well, indeed, this is a moment he'll never forget, Boo. 300, such a special number. And so are the names he wants to pass coming up on the career home run list.
In the air, right field. Hines has a beat on it. 1 down. And up next for New York, Junior Caminero. Fouled off left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
0-2 now. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's to third, Ramirez. And that ends the inning. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 7-3. This is back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Peyton Toby.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fought off foul.
Ball 1.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder,
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Third home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Way high with that one. And that is ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ball one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Jose Ramirez digging in for the Rockies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Oh, that's that. Ball drilled him.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter.
Well, his hit streak just keeps chugging along, dude. Another solid performance in this one, and he's not done yet.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very...
Here goes the runner. Ball one misses in. Safe in second, and easily steals the bag.
Ball two.
Chases that one upstairs.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Outside
That's ball
low.
three.
And now 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And here comes now on the bump, Chase Silseth.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Nope.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
That's ball two.
Swings through that one for strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 6 full. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Justin Wilson.
32.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
We'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Ruiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Wilson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Springer at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The Rockies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mets strand 1, still 11-3.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Enoli Paredes, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Senga getting loose as well.
Ball.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Pitch
Ball.
misses
That's
inside.
inside.
3 balls and a strike. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk. First offering. Runner goes. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that was a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. That wasn't close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one inside, look out.
That's ball 2.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
Adley Rutschman.
Out towards right center field. Varsho moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Reed Hines.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Murakami under it. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Enoli Paredes.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Clement wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Varsho pulls it in on the run. 2 left for Colorado, but still in command. It's 11-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Dominic Canzone.
Hey.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle gets under it, and there's 1 down. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Trevor McGill.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike one. And he swings through that one.
Ball.
Caminero, the base runner at first with one out.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ramirez to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 11 and the Mets 3. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Denver, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Aye.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Chop to the left side. Caminero throws the first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
High fly ball, right field. Springer under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rockies, designated
Kyle
hitter,
Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, we're witnessing greatness today, Boog. Multiple hits, and he extended that impressive hitting streak. Playing with so much swagger right now.
Ball.
Pitch misses there.
That's down.
Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Two down, nobody on. And misses inside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it one-outs the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Jones. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already.
That is the inning. It's the Rockies 11 and the Mets 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Here's a 1-2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that? Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Man at first with one gone, and now the first baseman Munetaka Murakami. Up the middle, over to Story for one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traigo pa' que se revele, y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres, tú tienes hombres de más, también te gusta.